Hi everyone, it's Melinda. Today is day 35 on the Food Lovers Fat Loss System, and it's the end of week 2 of the Food Lovers for Life. So, I guess what I would call this little episode is getting back on track. For me, and I'm sure for a lot of you, getting back on track has been, unfortunately, something that I've always had to do the pep talk about and do. I've had to get back on track with every program that I've ever done because something happened to take me off of track. I was really optimistic that this program was going to keep me on track 100% the whole way, but, life gets in the way, and this past week has been very challenging, but I am recommitting today, Sunday, and part of what's going to help me stay on track is a little experiment that I'm going to do, where I'm going to go back to my daily videos. I think not having my daily videos and doing just a weekly video has sort of let a lot of things go by the wayside. Instead of me being 100% committed to every aspect of my program and my lifestyle. I had a lot of things happen this week. I blogged about some of it, but in a nutshell, I had an audition for a show, for a musical, and subsequently I got a call back for that. And I wasn't able to go to the callback, so I had to record a video for it, and blah, blah, blah. There's just a whole bunch of chain of events that came around that one particular thing that really stole a lot of time and focus from myself. Additionally, I have slacked off on journaling my food. I still do it, but I do it after the fact, rather than I used to plan my day in advance and then go back and modify it. But now what I'm doing is just filling in the pages after I've done everything. So there's nothing that I can foresee a problem with. There's nothing I can troubleshoot. It's just a matter of stating the facts. Additionally, yesterday, Saturday, was a friend of mine's birthday party down in New York City, and I wound up going. But I guess the lack of control that I have felt all week sort of put me into that hopeless corner, and the voice in my head went back to saying what it always said, where it was like, oh, well, you've already screwed up this much, and you're going to get back on track tomorrow, so just go ahead and go hog wild. So what that means is that I went to a birthday party at a bar, and I wound up having 4 glasses of wine. I didn't eat on schedule at all yesterday, and to make matters worse, I didn't have an actual dinner because I was running around too much trying to get out of the house and down to the city after working a full day and leaving things all over town that I had to go pick up before doing all of that. I did wind up bringing a kashi bar with me, so I had a little bit of a nashi, but truthfully, that just didn't do it for me. On my way home on the train, I had a hot dog, a New York City hot dog, which I'm pretty sure isn't on plan, but I could have done a lot worse, so I'm not upset about that. And then when I got home last night, I made myself a quesadilla at 12:30 at night. I had a pork loin and mozzarella cheese quesadilla. Now, it was on a whole wheat tortilla, and I didn't add anything else to it. So, again, I could have done worse. But, what happens? What happens to us when all of a sudden, what we're so determined to do goes off the wayside? I didn't exercise at all this week, and I don't think I drank all my water. I did try. And I mean, I had very good intentions every day, just didn't come together. So, all of that negativity, I'm just venting and putting it out there for you, but I'm letting it go. I'm not going to think about it again, and I'm back to the program. This morning I woke up, I had a protein shake, and now I'm going to have my real breakfast. I'm going through my Food Lovers cookbooks to find a nice dinner for tonight that I'm going to make. to sort of reaffirm my new my restart, and I'm going to go out in the garden today and do some yard work, so that'll be a little bit of exercise. I've also decided not to do my measurements or my weigh-in today. I think that even if I had great results, I don't think it would be good for me, because I'm at that dangerous stage that I'm aware of and I've been talking about, and that's the cockiness thing. And I think that if I had bad results on the scale or with the measuring tape, bad meaning that maybe I added some stuff some places, or nothing happened at all. Whenever anything bad is reflected, I do find myself getting into the, well, why am I bothering to do this mode of things? So I don't need that negativity right now. Additionally, if something good happened, like if I lost weight on the scale, or if my measurements, if I lost inches somewhere, I think my brain would go into a place that says, oh, well, even when you mess up, it's fine. So it doesn't really hurt you when you have that hot dog on the train, or it doesn't really hurt you when you have those, 17 glasses of wine or whatever. So I don't need that message in my brain either. So right now I'm going to bypass this week, and I'll weigh myself again next week, and I'll do my measurements again next week. But once I've had a full week on program where I feel confident, and sort of the doubt is erased from my head. That being said, I'm thinking about the week ahead. I'm a little anxious because I'm waiting to hear the results of the audition to see if I got this role. It is something that I want, and it's something that I didn't think I wanted. I was going to take a break this fall from performing solely because I wanted to focus on this program and focus on me, and it's very difficult to do so when I'm working a full day, running home for about 30 minutes to a half hour to an hour in between activities, and then running off to rehearsal, especially when I'm trying to eat a meal on time, especially when I'm trying to snack on time, drinking all my water, and getting rest. It's really not a life conducive to the goals that I have right now, but it's something that I love, and it's something that I really want to continue doing. There's also a secondary reason for this in that the theater that's producing this show that I'm waiting to hear about the casting for, they're doing 2 shows in the spring that I really want to do. And one of them, the latter one, is the show that I mentioned in a previous video. I really was looking as a motivation to lose the weight. The play is Rent. I'll just let you know that now. And one of the central characters is very, I guess, skinny is the right word. I'm just looking to be healthy, but to put that as the ultimate goal is a really good way for me to stay on track, or so I thought. I know that I've lost 1 week this past week in the pursuit of this role, because I just didn't remember my goals, and I didn't follow everything I needed to do in order to ensure my success. So anyway, I figure that if I do this show now in the fall with this theater company, then they'll know me for the spring when the other 2 shows are being cast, and it would sort of give me a little advantage, because they'll have seen me perform, they'll have worked with me, they'll know what kind of personality I have and what I'm like, working amongst other team members, cast members. So other than that, I guess this is just going to be one of many videos I put up this week. I just wanted to check in with you today on Sunday, let you know what a difficult week I've had, but I am hopeful that things will be back on track starting today. And I'll check in with you again tomorrow and let you know how that goes, because I will be doing this every day this week. All right, everyone. I'm sorry this was like a downer video, but I guess this is what it's all about. We have ups and we have downs in this, and I want them to be. I want to be up all the time, but I know that's not realistic, and I guess it's better to manage it and to experience it than to be blindsided by it at some point. So I'll call this my experience. All right. Well, have a great day, and good luck to you. I'll see you tomorrow.